All right, let's talk about something that's about to completely change how you use spreadsheets. I'm talking about Excel Copilot, Microsoft's brand new AI assistant. This isn't just a minor update, it's a whole new way of working. So let's dive in and see what all the fuss is about. But first, let's just take a second to remember the Excel we all know and, well, sometimes struggle with. You know the one. It's incredibly powerful for sure, but it can also mean hours of just tedious, frustrating manual work. I mean, who hasn't been there, right? You're staring at this giant wall of data. Scrolling through it feels like a million different functions, trying to remember the exact way to write a VLOOKUP or some crazy nested if statement. It's that moment of frustration we've all felt. Okay, so that whole song and dance, it's about to become a thing of the past. Seriously, those days of just hunting and pecking for the right formula or painstakingly building charts by hand, their time is up. Because your spreadsheet is about to get a massive AI upgrade. And this is where we meet our new AI assistant, Excel Copilot. And I really want to stress this. This is not just another button or feature. It's a completely different way of thinking about and interacting with your data. So what is this thing really? Well, think of it like this. Copilot is an AI assistant that lives right inside Excel. And here's the game changer. It understands plain English. You don't have to speak in formulas anymore. You just talk to it. You ask for what you need, and it does all the heavy lifting for you. Okay, that all sounds amazing in theory, right? But what does it actually do? You know, when the rubber meets the road. Let's get into its real powers and see it in action. You can really think about what Copilot does in three big ways that transform your workflow. First, it gives you instant data analysis. Just like that, it understands your numbers. Second, it handles the automatic formula writing, so no more guesswork. And third, it pulls it all together with rapid report creation. We're talking charts and summaries in seconds. And look at how simple this is. Instead of going through all the clicks to build a pivot table, you can literally just highlight your data and type "summarize this table." That's it. Copilot just goes to work and starts pulling out the key insights for you. And it's the exact same idea for formulas. Forget trying to remember equals average A to A. You just ask it in plain English, calculate the average in column A. Copilot gets what you're trying to do, writes the perfect formula, and just saves you all that time and mental energy. And this is a really important point. Copilot isn't just some chatbot that spits out an answer on the side. No, it gets its hands dirty. It actually works on your spreadsheet. It will literally insert the formula into the cell for you, create and drop a chart right onto your sheet, or build out a summary table exactly where you want it. All right, so by now you're probably thinking, okay, I'm sold. How do I get this thing? And yeah, it's an incredible tool, but there's a bit of a catch. So let's talk about who actually gets to use it right now. So here's the deal. Right now, Copilot is mostly for big businesses. It's rolling out on the Microsoft 365 enterprise plans, and you have to pay extra for it. It's an additional license. Now, if you're on a personal or individual plan, sadly, it's not available yet. The hope is that it'll come to the rest of us down the road. Let's just tackle the most common questions head on. First up, is it free? Nope, it's a paid add-on. Second, I'm at a big company. Why can't I see the icon? Well, it's probably one of two things. Either your company hasn't bought the license for you, or you just need to make sure your software is fully updated. Okay, let's set aside all the how to get it stuff for a second and zoom out. Why is this such a big deal? I mean, really, why does having a conversation with Excel change everything? What's the big picture for you and your job? Well, the way I see it, there are two huge takeaways. The first one is obvious. It saves you a ton of time. Reporting and analysis gets so much faster. But the second benefit is maybe even more important, and it's all about your career. It suddenly makes really complex data stuff accessible to way more people. And let's be real, knowing how to work with an AI, that's becoming an absolutely essential skill to have on your resume. So when you boil it all down, this is what you need to remember. Copilot is not just another feature. It's not another button on the toolbar. This is a fundamental change from telling your software what to do with clicks and code to actually working with it, having a conversation to get things done. This really is a glimpse into the future of how we're all going to work. It's a future where you team up with AI to find insights faster than was ever possible before. So I guess the only question left to ask is your spreadsheet ready to have a conversation?